Good evening, ladies and gents. How's it going? Welcome to A Talk with Abdul. I'm gonna grab my cup of tea right here and riff a little bit for a couple of minutes. Welcome. How's it going? So, guys, I have reached today, which is the 38th day of this journey. So far, I've been grateful to have the opportunity to visit all these great places. Yesterday, I was actually at the Sheikh Zayed Mosque, and that was such an inspiring place to be at, just to be there and to take it all in, all the majesticness, is that a word? Anyway, all the beauty of Sheikh Zayed Mosque was something just unimaginable. All right, so guys, the last time I talked a little bit about myself, and I mentioned the fact that the UAE was a sort of a cultural metropolis. And, it brings a lot of people from different places together, and it creates something beautiful. From my perspective, I think it's something really interesting, and in a way, it is untapped because you have so many different places that are sort of fragmented and also sort of, building their own thing, but then at some parts they meet, specifically when people have similar interests. So if me and you love to read, for example, sometimes you can find like a reading club or whatever, and other times both of us could play soccer, or both of us could play, I don't know, either volleyball or a different sport, etc. Both of us could also be interested in music, and that's one of the things that brings people together. Anyway, I didn't want to talk much about culture because we've gone through it on the last video, but I'm here more to talk about what I studied. I think, sorry, I don't know if you heard that, but some very loud person outside my house decided to just go fast in his car. Anyway, so I'm here to talk a little bit about what I studied actually and what I did for my master's degree. And honestly, before going for my master's degree, I had an interest, some sort of a tiny bit of an interest in renewable energy and understanding recycling, etc., and the fact that we're really messing up this planet. And so even before going to Mazar, I would put things together and recycle stuff. At least have the intention to, but the mechanisms here in the UAE do not really work for the homeowner. They do not really help you to recycle. There is no incentive for people to do it. Never mind incentive, even for people that are interested in doing it, it's a difficult task to do. You have to get some sort of a monthly subscription to a third-party provider that can help you get rid of recyclables. But then you also don't know whether they will recycle it or not. Long story short, it's a really tough thing to consider. So I didn't want to talk much about it, but I guess I wanted to zoom out and talk about the bigger picture. So after getting my master's degree, I did my thesis in renewable energy or alternative energy. And my main question was, is it possible to provide the United Arab Emirates, this country, with power that comes 100% from renewable energy? And my conclusions were interesting because it gave me a view of the economical and the technical possibility of solving this problem. And I think technically it is solvable, but then economically that's where the hiccups come, and that's where you're like, okay, is it worth it or not? And again, you zoom out a little further when you include other countries in this picture. You think, if scientists agree that in the future you'll have more catastrophes due to climate change, then you go back and think and say, you know what? Maybe it is worth it to invest all that money in order to get back, to economically get back, or to avoid all the catastrophes, etc. All right, I think I didn't want to delve very long into the subject. I just wanted to keep it short, but maybe one of those days I'll take one subject and then like riff about it and go further. I hope you enjoyed this one take kind of shoot. I didn't want to do more of these, but sometimes I will have to do them. All right, guys, let me enjoy my tea. But for now, have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.